finds the Q. There's the first blood. And he even predicted a flash that didn't come in, or an arcane shift or something. He is going to be able to get a slam, but not onto the target that is tanking the turret. And out they go. Polu realized the error of his ways, so he will die as well. Morgan is going to fare in a similar situation. Great heroic charge here from Wei to start this one up. As the knockup comes in and Docked Arm secures the kill, but he's dead! And that is actually Morgan picking up the kill. I was worried that Morgan hadn't actually tagged him, but I don't think Cuz is living this one. He's a little out of flash. And so that could just be a nice leash.
The best team.
Oh, Hype is dead. Caught on the flash and will be taken down. Cuz even able to get in there with some assist gold and does get the ulti for the knockup. So they commit everything. They do manage to get their prize. Perfect in the area. Docked Arm not going to quite find the ulti though, and now the rest of the pros turn up. They are never alone. And there is the punishment as Keeper's Verdict doesn't find a target, but there's a public execution, and Wei goes down in front of all of his friends, closes over the wall as well. Polu will be taken out, so it's a 1-for-1. Cuz is able to nail the smite. That is just a kill going over to Cuz. Very nicely done here by KT. Cuz might get in, but it's Humbug that takes it away, and then takes a quick trip back towards his fountain. Wei also going to die, but unfortunately, that is for real. And Perfect gonna have to flash out of the way of the Pro freight train that is bearing down upon them. The public execution comes down, and Perfect kind of wishes that it wasn't so public, as Cuz can't even be defended and go down, but Hype gives away his position, and unfortunately he needs Humbug to come in and save his life.
Oh, that's...
Misses the Q though, as Cuz goes in. Closer is the one in trouble, but he lands the combo, and it does so much damage. Cuz has to flash for it, as now Docked Arm dies on top of Hype. Docked Arm may be the hero for KT, as Morgan in the river by himself. Now Humbug and Polu picked up by BDD, who says not... I don't know about this one, Closer.
No!
I don't know about this one, Closer. He throws down the ulti and he explodes. Is he going to fall down? The answer is finally yes, but the rest of the pros are so incredibly low. Morgan has to do this. He has to do it basically by himself. Humbug, can you be the hero? The answer's no, as BDD's promos will not be denied today. Level yet, doesn't have very much farmers. Oh, Humbug looks for it, but he doesn't get the kick. So far, they're doing a lot, but they're still going to lose this inhibitor. As in goes BDD and collects the Varus. Now Morgan's in the backline, but I just don't think it's going to be enough, as the pros desperately try to hold on, but KT will not be stopped. Not when BDD is wielding the Emperor of Shurima on Summoner's Rift. KT will not be denied, and they will take the first Nexus of this series.
And with their final breath,
Owner, I've got an owner at least, as BDD's going in, Closer taking so much damage, and there it is, the snapback. Closer, but it may not necessarily be enough. Humbug, though, will launch his way forward. They get rid of the Zyra before she can ult. Such a big deal. Wei going to be taken out here to try and get a little bit of something back, as now Docked Arm dived in on by all of the pros. And after some really weird team fights in the last game, that was coming in, as there's a beautiful stun onto Cuz. And this time he manages to press a button. I just don't know whether it's going to be enough. Great knock-up from BDD as Polu will be going down, but they're waiting for him to come back to his soul. That seismic. Humbug now fighting against BDD, and BDD's going to win those. And now Docked Arm, they're fish in a barrel. He flashes one, and the Peacemaker doesn't land.
Dude, this Jhin is actually such a nuisance.
Yeah, exactly. And Perfect taking so much damage from him as well. Oh! The last bullet, and that's what happens when you just... As there is a teleport from Perfect.
Cuz.
Oh god, okay, the flash forward. Wei's just gonna pop, and Cuz is in range of that smite. Who's gonna get it? It's Cuz! As KT can now just ruthlessly walk forward, slicing, dicing, acting all cool. Perfect just shakes off. And he is going to be able to dice his way out. He will die here, unless he flashes. He decides not to, and by just yet, and Wei's actually going to have this one turned on him.
There we go!
The spider, and BDD. But Morgan says, not on my watch, buddy. There's the flick back from Closer. Fantastic. BDD does so much damage. Wei comes over. He knocks him up again. Takes down Humbug. He is well and truly dead. Morgan diving on top of Doctom, and the bullets are raining through. The deadly flourish from Hype is so good. And Morgan will just put a lamppost to Cuz and say, no, not today.
He's dead.
Hype is the least useless Jhin I have. Wall is going to split up the entirety of KT. They dive into the backline, but they get over the wall. Humbug is going to explode. Morgan, a beautiful Zhonya's keeps him alive, but Doctom's position is so good. Headshot number 1 is going to ring true onto the top laner of the Bros. And unfortunately, damage.
He's going back in.
He is just dead. He knew he was dead. So he had to try and do what he could. It's out of the way. It's perfect. Oh, okay. Let's see whether he can kill him. And the answer is absolutely yes, he can. In the meantime, they take the... I don't think he's getting away from this BDD Yone on his 5th game of... Will lead him to the death chamber as he is diced into 100 pieces.
Just let me split push alone. And the jokes aside, they try to kill BDD. They kill BDD there. There's an angle, but guess what? That man only goes down when he deems it worthy. And a clean 2-0.